everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before I start this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you have your post notification bell turned on so that you'll be notified every time I drop another video. Also guys, make sure you go to the settings on your cell phone. Make sure that you are giving YouTube permission to send you notifications. Okay, so it's 2 steps. Make sure your notification bell is turned on YouTube, and go to your settings and make sure that you are giving YouTube permission to get notified when we drop videos. Okay, excuse the background noise, guys. I am sitting out in my car and my neighbor's kids are out here playing, having a good old time. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update on Dion specifically. I was thinking about putting this video on their channel, but then I realized that their channel is like a kids channel, and I just kind of wanted to be just fun and positivity over there, which this is a positivity video as well. I received some good and bad news when it comes to Dion today. I would say more so good because it's going to be beneficial for him more so in the end. But Dion had 2 appointments today. One was at 8 o'clock and one was at 9, and we had a really long drive. Well, we finally made it there on time. I did film that video and it is going to go on their channel. I just have to get it uploaded, of course. But so his appointment at 8 o'clock was an appointment with the audiologist, and pretty much they did like a hearing test on him and things like that. And due to the fact that those devices were like deep in his ears, he could hear those little tunes or whatever, and he had like little stations and things like that, so he did pass that. But once we made it to the ear, nose, and throat doctor, that was at 9 o'clock. Basically, I found out something that I really thought was just his autism or whatever, and come to find out it was because of his hearing. So basically, about 2 months ago, I realized that when Dion watched TV, that he tries to blast the TV. He always wants the TV to be like on 100, and I will always take the remote. And I will put it down on 10 because I like to hear if someone's coming to knock on my door. Sometimes the TV be so loud I don't even hear the doorbell ring. I like to just be aware because, you know, I am a single mother of 4 children, and I like to hear every little thing. Okay, neighbors arguing, everything. So I decided to set him up an appointment to get his hearing checked because I just felt like something was just odd. And as of lately, like, I have to like scream his name in order to get him to stop doing things. Now, Dion is kind of a little stubborn, but it's not like he isn't listening to what I'm saying. It was more so he couldn't understand or comprehend what I was saying, if that makes sense. So that it kind of alarmed me. And y'all, I don't know if y'all know or not. I don't know if y'all follow me on every single thing. I mean, like Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Like, I'm always at a doctor's appointment or a dentist appointment or eye appointment with these children of mine because I want them to be 100% healthy, and I feel like I'm responsible for all of that. So they even, all 4 of them, even Fortune, she ain't got no teeth, y'all, but she's going to the dentist as well in a couple weeks. You guys will get a chance to see that because I will be vlogging a lot of what they are going to be doing on their channel. But long story short, so the audiologist, no, I'm sorry, not the audiologist, the ear, nose, and throat doctor told me that Dion is a high-functioning, high-level autistic kid, and that there is no reason why he should be having trouble like putting together sentences and things like that. So when they checked his ears, so Dion has a lot of fluid buildup in both ears. I'm still a little confused on that because I'm very up to date with him with appointments. When he gets sick, if he have a sniffle, like, I'm taking him to the doctor and they are looking in his ears, and I do know that he moves a lot whenever like people try to dig in his ears and things like that, so they probably overlooked it. But he was kind of forced today to sit in this chair where they actually looked deep down inside of his ears, and they saw where he has fluid buildup on both of his ears. So basically, he can't hardly hear. So he hears very minimum, and whenever he is watching TV or if we're talking to him, it sounds very muffled, like he's underneath the water. And so they said that that is the reason why he is not speaking fully like us. So they have him on this medicine that I just picked up from one of the pharmacies. It's like a nighttime routine where this medicine goes in his nose and each nostril, and it's supposed to clear that up or drain out his ears. But the way she explained it to me is still a little confusing, because it's not going to drain out of his ears, it's going to come out of his nose. And so he has to come back anywhere from 6 to 10 weeks, and if it's still, the fluid is still there, then he's going to have surgery on his ears, and he's going to have to get tubes in his ears. Otherwise, he's never going to really be able to like speak like us, and so we don't want that. So that's the bad news. That's the worst case scenario. It's very good to know that, and you guys will hear that as well in the video that I'm going to be releasing over there. So if you are not subscribed, please go subscribe. You can either type in Country Kids Playhouse or whatever. I need to post their link in my description or whatever, but you guys will get a chance to hear them speak for themselves. And Dion did excellent today. They told him to go to room 18. He went by himself. We were all just kind of just back, just looking. And you know, it's not the first time that I heard that Dion is very high level and very high functioning when it comes to autism, which is a blessing, because I have seen worse. So even on my bad days or his bad days, I always try to think positive, like it could be worse, and it's not worse. So thank God for that. But talking is a learned behavior, and one of the things to learn is you have to either visually see it or hear it, and talking you have to actually hear it. So you can read lips, but that's another story. But you basically want to be able to hear what you need to learn, and that's in school, that's in anything when it comes to learning. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. I'm going to do some praying, and my true supporters, y'all pray as well that this, whatever this stuff is that goes in his nose, is going to cause him to hear clearly. Otherwise, I am all for the surgery. I'm for whatever needs to be done to get him speaking, because that's actually one of the last things that people notice about him. What they can tell that he's autistic is because he's not speaking in sentences. He can speak in words, but he's not really speaking in sentences. And so once that gets fixed, they said that he should be talking up a storm. I'm very excited for that, because it's already been confirmed by his doctor, the psychiatrist, all of the above, that he is not going to be nonverbal, which is a blessing. And so now we have gotten to the root issue of why he can't hear certain things and speak out certain things. So I just wanted to give you guys an update on that. Like I said, I was going to put it on that channel, and I see that this thing is really reversing. Like, he's undoing a lot of those behaviors, because he is in therapy almost every day, and he's so up to date on everything, because like I'm a very consistent parent. Like, if there's a day where we just laying around the house, like I'm reading things, I'm watching things, I'm Googling things, and I'm learning new things, and I'm like, okay, so we need to go here, we need to do this, and it is time consuming, and it is a lot of work, but I do know that he's going to thank me in the end, and I really would like for him to operate as how I know he can operate, and what everybody else can see as well. This video is not for any naysayers, so this is only for me and Dion's true supporters, who have been very encouraging throughout this journey, who has never made fun of him, because like I said, it could be completely worse. And I'm not ashamed of my child at all. Children with high level, or I think they call it high functioning autism, their autism can very well be reversed. So this is why they say this is why they have those developmental sheets whenever you go to the doctor, like those developmental milestones, because they always say the earlier the better. And so like I said, I can't speak for all kids with autism. I know that some other children, their autism is mixed with other things. I can only speak on my child and our journey. So I do know that every child is completely different. So I already know there's going to be some comments. Well, all autistic kids, their autism can't be reversed. I understand that 100%. I'm not speaking about anybody else's experience with autism. I'm only speaking about mine, and it is a blessing. And I am very happy about it. I will just say this. It's very exciting news. It's not the first time that I've heard that. His doctors have told me that. His therapists have told me that. And so one of the last final thing that has been dragging along is his talking, because he can talk. He just can't put together his words. And so now we've kind of gotten to the bottom of it, because I went in, and you guys will hear that too. And I said, well, I just thought it was because of his autism. Like, he's, you know, I know he's not going to be nonverbal, but I just thought that it was going to take him a while to actually, like, get it. And she's like, no, that has nothing to do with it. He's very high functional. He's very high level, very different from most autistic kids. And I'm not saying that as a way to brag, because you guys will hear that for yourself when I actually dropped that video. We had a good time in there. It was very exciting. We got kind of bored. We got so bored, we started like messing around with Snapchat filters. That was extremely funny. And I'll be posting that. But I just wanted to give you guys a little update and to kind of drop a video over here. I will be doing a Q&A. I don't know when it's going to drop, but yeah, I'm going to try to get out as many videos as I can on both channels, because that's where my focus have been. And I just want to kind of leave you guys with this. Anytime you get good news and you tell somebody about it and they start speaking negative, those are not people that you want in your circle. Okay, like I'm really starting to see some things on people that are connected to me, I would say. And this is our quiet season, which means that when we are changing and God wants us to be quiet, that means no gossiping. That means you have to watch literally what you do, what you post, what you say, and literally let God fight all those battles for you. So I will be deactivating my DMs on Instagram, because I've asked you guys several times not to send me anything negative, and you guys, some of you guys, to continue to do it. And I just don't think that if you really was a true supporter of Luvd by Erica, then you will respect and honor what I'm asking you not to do. But I do know that some of you guys still mean well, but it doesn't mean me any good if you sending me something negative that someone is saying about me when I'm trying to be positive. Like I said before, they're only doing their job, okay? The attacks is not against me. It's against my assignment, and I know what my assignment is. So now, again, a spiritual journey, those attacks are going to come. Because especially when you choose a side. When you walk with God, or you try to walk with God, and you're trying to change, and I'm not saying like no 100% Christian, because nobody is a 100% Christian. Not even a pastor, because of the thoughts, okay? They just have better self-control because everybody is watching. But that's why it's called a spiritual journey, for a reason, because you are going to mess up. You gonna get angry. You gonna get bucked with somebody that's getting bucked with you, especially when it comes about, you know, when it comes down to your children. But children are innocent, and God favors children more than he favors anything in this world. So you got to go through the big dogs if you playing with somebody's kids, okay? So I'm gonna just leave y'all with that. Thank y'all so much for having patience with me. I have been dropping like crazy over there on the Country Kids Playhouse, because like I said, my focus is on my kids. It's not really on me anymore. So hope you guys have been entertained. Leave me some comments or whatever, and let me know what you guys want to see on their channel. And then even when I come over here, what do you guys want to see? I know you guys want to see me out and about and dating and things like that, but that's the last thing on my mind. Like, I'm trying to get myself together. Dating is gonna be there, men gonna be there, you know. So love y'all.